All right, and we're off to Olive Garden for Never Ending Pasta. This is at Taylor's request. I knew we were going to have brunch or lunch somewhere, and I just wanted to go somewhere where I knew I wasn't going to, where I was going to have options that were not high in carbs. Now, going to Olive Garden expecting to have low carb options, I guess that would be insane. However, when I go to Olive Garden, I usually will always get one of two things. It's like a chicken and broccoli. Like, I don't know what it's called. I would always get that. Or I would get the zucchini noodles. So they no longer have the zucchini noodles. And I didn't even see that other option that I always get. But it's pretty good to me. It's like grilled chicken with cheese. And then it comes with a side of broccoli. It doesn't come with any pasta. So when I looked on the menu today, they didn't have a lot of vegetables. I mean, I do have salad, but I expect more options of vegetables than just broccoli. So they did have, so what I ended up getting was, I ended up getting the meatball appetizer. I want to say it came with 5 or 6 meatballs, very large meatballs. Then I ended up getting a side of broccoli. And that's what I had. And that kept me low carb. I took all of the croutons out of my salad because at the end of the day, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it when I get on that scale and it doesn't show me the results that I want. So I ate my salad without the croutons. And as I went through, I just took all the croutons out. Now, Taylor did end up getting the never-ending pasta. She got she got soup, and she got fettuccine alfredo to start. The first thing I didn't like is the fettuccine alfredo that's on the never ending pasta. It comes with fried chicken. I don't want no fried chicken on my pasta. Then even if I make chicken parmesan, I'm gonna make chicken parmesan with grilled chicken. That's just how I do it. I'm not making fried chicken parmesan. Unless, I don't know, somebody does a special request. But my daughter, she doesn't really like grilled chicken, so that was right up her alley. So we had what did she have? The soup and the pasta. So her goal was to eat 4 bowls of pasta, some type of TikTok thing. And she said 7, then she said 4. Those are my meatballs. Oh my God, they were so good. Look at them. Look like the meatball on that cartoon. So that's her eating her soup and her salad. And disregard my camera. It's something with the back of my camera, but I'll fix it later. But those meatballs were so good and they were so hot. And that's me with my broccoli. Low carb. Then I had some tea, and I always tote around my B12 flavor enhancer so I can just skeet it in my tea wherever I go, because I do want to have some flavor, but I do not want a lot of sugar. I never really was big on sugar anyway. Look at the steam coming out those meatballs. Yay! I was so happy and excited that I did find something that was low carb. When I got done eating, I didn't feel overfull. I didn't feel overstuffed. I was happy because I had a lot of other stuff to do. I had to go check on Papa, and I made sure I had my fitness outfit on so I could be ready to work out. And that's just me finishing off the last of that salad, but not forgetting. I didn't eat one. Look at my baby. She just fighting for her whole little life trying to do that little TikTok challenge. But that's me just saying that's all of the croutons that would have been. That's a whole breadstick. So I'm glad, because when I usually eat that salad, I say, oh, it's okay. I can just have a little croutons. I can just have a little croutons. No, you can't just have a little croutons. So I just finished off the rest of that salad, and that's how everything looked. And that's me just, showing y'all the bread. And then also just me, I used to be a waitress when I was in high school at Waffle House. That's me taking my leftovers because I'm going to eat that for lunch tomorrow. I used to be a waitress when I was in high school. My uncle worked for Waffle House, and he got me a job. He used to take me to work every morning with him in Arkansas. So I was a waitress, and I just can't leave a table jacked up. And I always said, and my ex told me, do you work here? And I would say, no, I don't work here. And then they'll be like, oh, well, then don't do somebody else's job. But I just can't do it. I can't leave a table messed up. Because I saw, and I know, see, and look, that's how I left the table. And I know that's not how everybody is, because it was a table across from me, and they just left their table jacked up. Okay, this is the part where Taylor had to guess the price of our ticket.